Have you ever felt the smooth, cold walls of hopelessness closing in around you, where every effort to escape only seems to tire you out? It is in those moments, when giving up feels like the only sensible choice, that the most important stories are written. This is one of them. In a quiet corner of a sprawling meadow lived two frog friends, Finn and Bartholomew. Finn was small and brimming with youthful energy, his eyes always wide with wonder. Bartholomew was older, larger, and carried a gentle wisdom in his slow, deliberate movements. They were inseparable, spending their days leaping from lily pad to lily pad, sharing stories under the warm sun. One evening, drawn by the sweet, creamy scent from the farmer's barn, they made a fateful leap together. They landed with a soft splash, not in a cool pond, but in the deep, opaque whiteness of a bucket of fresh milk. The walls were slick and impossibly high. Panic set in as they realized their predicament. They began to paddle, their powerful legs churning the thick liquid in a desperate, frantic dance. For an hour they kicked, their muscles burning, their breath coming in ragged gasps. But the rim of the bucket remained stubbornly out of reach. It was Bartholomew who spoke first, his voice heavy with exhaustion and defeat. "It's no use, Finn," he croaked, his movements slowing. "We cannot escape this prison. Our strength is finite. It is better to accept our fate than to struggle against the inevitable." Finn, though terrified and exhausted, couldn't accept this. "No, Bartholomew, we have to keep trying. We just have to keep swimming." But his friend's spirit was broken. With a final, sorrowful look, Bartholomew stopped kicking and slowly, silently, sank beneath the white surface, disappearing forever. A wave of grief washed over Finn, so powerful it almost stilled his own legs. He was alone. The temptation to follow his friend, to simply let go, was immense. But then, a flicker of defiance sparked within him. He would not let his friend's life end in vain. He would swim for them both. He closed his eyes and just kept kicking. He kicked through his sadness. He kicked through his fear. He kicked through his exhaustion. He paddled in circles, going nowhere, with no plan but to simply stay afloat. He lost track of time, focusing only on the rhythm. Kick, breathe, kick, breathe. Then he noticed something strange. The milk felt different. It was thicker, heavier. Beneath his paddling feet, something solid was beginning to form. With renewed vigor, he kicked harder and faster, and the liquid around him began to curdle and clump. He was churning the milk into butter. Before long, a firm, golden island of hope had formed in the center of the bucket. Gathering every last ounce of his strength, Finn crawled onto the pat of butter. He crouched, aimed for the starry sky visible above the bucket's rim, and leaped. He soared through the air and landed softly on the cool, dusty floor of the barn. He was free. Finn went on to live a long and happy life, and he started a family of his own. By the edge of their home pond, he would often gather his children and tell them the story of his dear friend Bartholomew. He told them not of a frog who failed, but of a friend he missed dearly. And then he would tell them how he survived, not through sheer strength, but through sheer will. "Always remember," he would tell them, his voice resonating with hard-won wisdom, "when you find yourself in a bucket of milk, never, ever give up. Just keep kicking. You never know when you are just moments away from making your own ground to stand on."